Hello everybody, welcome to Real Talk. My name is John.
And I'm Jess, and together we are Real Talk San Antonio.
Yeah, and we got some interesting topics for you today.
Today we are going to bring you the details about a new batch of concerts at Stable Hall, Boeing Center, the Aztec, and the Majestic.
Yeah, we're also going to be talking about a rather cryptic painting that just released from King Charles' portrait. Actually, it's going to be kind of an interesting topic because this is a little bit creepy.
It is. And then we will be talking about RoboCop. Are y'all ready for the world where the robots are in charge of your safety?
That's actually kind of cool. It's pretty exciting. Also bringing up our accordion Pete.
And then our newest segment that is about 5 weeks old, our House of the Week.
Yeah, I don't think it's new anymore though.
It's not new?
No.
Can't call it new?
I don't think we call it new.
I don't know, but if a baby was only 5 weeks old, it'd still be a new baby.
Ah, that's true.
This is our baby, House of the Week.
Yeah. And then we're going to be ending it with our Dare on Air. Guys, it's going to be falling for sure today.
I don't believe it. I think this genius set has a soul, and he's like, I'm tired of dying.
Let's chat.
Well, this is Real Talk San Antonio.
Do you love the smaller venue, the ones that feel more intimate, where you're closer to the band, where you're not part of the ginormous crowd of like a major arena?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Me too. So these four venues are catered to that because they're a little bit smaller, so it gives you that intimate vibe.
Yeah.
So if you didn't know already, and I think we talked about on a previous show, that Stable Hall is actually now open, and they started this year hosting concerts and stuff. So don't forget to check them out.
Yeah.
Then there is Boeing Center, which I think they've been open for like 2 years now.
Yeah, I've never been to the Boeing Center.
I haven't been there for one of those events, but I've been there for some of their other attractions, like all their tech stuff, which is really cool, a really cool thing to take the kids to. But I did kind of peep into that arena, and it looked pretty nice. So now they have their own concert series, and then of course we have the Aztec and the Majestic, which everybody's familiar with.
Yeah.
Those a little bit more. Now, with just those four venues, there's a total of almost 75 concerts that are already lined up for this summer, and a few moving a little more into the fall.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of opportunities for live music, and from a variety of different genres, you know, rock, rap, country, pop, like the whole gamut, right?
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's really cool. Like, man, you know what's crazy? Because I actually play music. I love to perform and all that. But I hadn't really gone to concerts a lot. I think because I'm so used to playing on stage, I never, for some reason, I don't know, there was a disconnect there until I got into my like adult life. But man, having that experience at a concert
It's
is
so emotional, right?
Yeah, so especially when everything hits, you know. And what's really interesting too is like whenever there's smaller venues like this, not like those big auditoriums, it does become a little more intimate. It's nice because then it goes to the extreme, right? So we have like the Aztec Theater, the Majestic, and all these which we just talked about. But then you have even smaller ones like the with Sam's Burger Joint and stuff like that.
Well,
which
I've done a lot of shows at Sam's.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's always a good time.
And you know, it's kind of cool because I've actually performed at the Aztec Theater before. I've performed there
cool.
twice, and it's really nice the way that they have a stage set up. So seeing like both perspectives, it's actually pretty cool. And the same thing is having the ability to really, what's really cool about the list of artists that are on there, there's such a variety. This kind of gives you an opportunity to maybe be one of those people where you discover, like, hey, I got this new band that I'm looking into. I never heard them. We could check them out, and maybe that band actually grows into something else. Or you just find like one of those cult favorites that you're just surprised
you're obsessed with, and just becomes that little mantra for you. You know, it's amazing. Like, for my daughter's birthday one year, we took her to see 21 Pilots. Yeah. And I was never really into them, but seeing the way that the community in that concert venue were all connected because of their music, like, it gave me such an appreciation for them and such a genuine love for them. And after that, I started like listening to them because I just really enjoyed the music. And the way that they play, you can tell that they have so many different influences from like all across the whole spectrum of music.
Yeah.
So being an older person, right, it was nice to be able to say, oh, well, I can recognize some Michael Jackson there, and I can recognize this, and Queen, and I can see that, and like I can see your influences, whereas these younger kids, they're not hearing those things, but yet they have like tremendous appreciation for it.
Do you have your favorite concert that you remember here in San Antonio?
Favorite? I don't know if I have a favorite, but I have some funny stories. So I saw Switchfoot when they were starting off, and they were so adorable. I mean, they were just like super young, like all peppy and excited. And I've always been the type that'll just like squeeze my way to the front. I'm little, so like it's easy for me to get there, and I always do. And so I was in the front, and they're all excited. They're playing, and their music sounds great. And the bassist was like getting all excited. He like moved in to like move over the crowd, but he came so close to me that I had to like because the neck of his guitar was gonna bop me in the face. I was like just not realizing. I know, right? Wake up at the end. Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I have my favorite concert of all time. It was a John Mayer concert. That was amazing. Great experience. Like the way that he performed. Man, I know. And I know that's a typical, like, he's, like, so great and all that. Everybody knows that right now. Yeah. But the experience there was so good, just how he performed. But then I do have one very memorable experience. Mm-hmm. One of my friends told me, like, I'm not going to buy you a birthday present. Like, I'm going to get you an experience. And I was like, okay, cool.
I love that.
Yeah, and then they're like, yeah, like, you might forget a birthday present, but you won't forget this experience.
Yeah,
so we went to that concert at the Majestic, and it was, I don't remember the band, but man, it was like a jazz mixed with hip hop mixed with New Orleans.
Ooh.
It was so much fun. It was, that was like one experience. I was just like, it was awesome. They had a bunch of trumpets, a bunch of brass, like it was.
That reminds me of when I saw it at Sam's.
Yeah.
That was like that. And I was just blown away. It was an amazing night.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to talk about bad concert experiences? Have you ever had one?
Oh yeah, I have. I've had a bad concert experience.
What happened?
So I had two concert experiences. So the first one was a John Mayer concert.
No!
Yeah.
Not John Mayer.
Yeah, but it wasn't his fault. It was a solo concert. Mm-hmm. There were some tickets, and it was kind of a last minute buy. And I was like, you know what? I was taking Ethan and blah, blah, blah. And I was excited for Ethan to see this concert because John Mayer. And I went cheap and I bought some just real quick tickets. Mm-hmm. And it literally sat us, like the concert was facing this way, right?
Yeah.
And it sat us in the very corner behind a big screen. Like we couldn't even see the stage or anything. Yeah, it was bad.
No.
It was super bad.
Did y'all like say anything to anybody?
Yeah, I tried reporting it. At first I talked to Ticketmaster, nothing. I even sent to the BBB.
But even like the ushers there, like, hey.
Well, they were, so when we walked up, because we were the first ones there, when we walked up, it was blocked off. Our section was blocked off, like they weren't supposed to sell tickets there. Oh. And then she was like, this is not your area, it's blocked off. I was like, it says it on our thing. It's like, okay. And they let us in and we just walked right behind a screen. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And then the audio, they should have. And then the audio, but it was a packed screen, like the whole arena was taken. And then the audio was also not the best because
you're in the wrong place. It's not meant for. Yeah.
And then the other one was Chris Stapleton.
Just because of Chris Stapleton.
No, like it was those. Like he's such a great musician, but I don't know if maybe it was just that concert. But he straight up was like, he walked out on stage and was like, "Hey guys, appreciate y'all for being here, but I'm not gonna talk too much and blah blah blah." And he just sang his songs.
So he was in a bad mood.
I don't know, but he sang his songs. He sang his songs exactly the way they were in the album. No articulation, no like fun. It was just.
By the book.
And I was like, how boring is that? Like,
see, that's my worst thing. Yeah. We went and saw Deftones, and we saw them in Sunset Station, which is fantastic because they were already big, and you're in this little venue, like, oh my God, right? Super stoked, so excited, and then they were boring as hell, like no interaction with the crowd. They didn't even look at us, and then they just sang everything like so basic that it was like I could have just like jammed out in my house better than this. Like this sucks, man. Like you're not really here because you're not like engaged with us.
Yeah.
Like I don't like to the other extreme. I don't want them to be like sing this part and all this stuff. I don't really want that.
There's a balance.
I want like maybe a little bit, maybe like 3%, right? But any more than that, I'm like, no, I came to see you. I don't want to see them or hear them. I want to hear you. I'm going to hear them anyways because they're going to be singing. But like, I want to hear you over everything else, right? And it was so dry. Like there was no personality. And I was like, oh man. That,
for me,
it was such a letdown.
Yeah, the perfect concert experience is just someone who goes in there, performs, knows they're in your city. And you know what I'm saying? And
they love what they're doing.
Exactly.
Like they have a genuine passion and they're happy to be there. Just as happy as you, right?
Exactly, yeah, for sure.
And I just definitely didn't feel that.
Oh, hell.
And and I gave him another chance and they were the same way. I was like, okay, it's just you. Yeah. All right, never again. Not gonna see Deftones. No.
Yeah.
So,
guys, what are y'all's favorite experience concert-wise and your worst experience concert-wise? But this is the double hitter. What? Do you guys either rather see a concert in a big auditorium or a small venue? Let us know down below. King Charles now is officially Satan. Holy moly, guys. This oil painting that was just recently released is a little cryptic. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so it came out last week.
Okay.
And, I mean, this painting is like all red with the details of his clothing, which I believe is an old uniform that he actually wore when he was in the military. He's holding a sword and he's got a butterfly landing on his shoulder. Very odd, right? But everything is so red, and then his face is so vivid that it's questionable. This painting took 4 years for the artist to make, so it's not an accident.
And the thing about it too is like, look, what do y'all think about the picture? First, just here is the picture. We'll give you 3 milliseconds to just type down your very, very first impression on this painting. It's an oil painted, 4 years to do, and is about a king.
8 foot tall.
You see,
it's larger than life.
Looking at it, because this is the first time I've seen it, and it's kind of cool. I like it, but it's also, it looks like,
I agree. Part of me is like, wow, that's pretty artistic. Like it's different. Like it's doing what art is supposed to do, which is make you a little uncomfortable. Art is supposed to make you a little uncomfortable, to question yourself, to question society, what's going on. But then this drags you into the like creepy, right? Like, is this something a little bit on the satanic side, right? Because people are saying it looks like he's in hell, which he kind of does.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, when I first saw this painting, the butterfly, I swear to you, I thought that it was like the end of it, like a devil tail, like how it has that upside down spade shaped thing. I thought that's what it was until
it totally looks
until
like
I zoomed in and I was like, it's a butterfly?
Yeah.
But why? It's supposed to be about his metamorphosis or something like that.
Is that what it's supposed to be about?
Yeah. But metamorphosis into what?
I know.
I ask.
Yeah, because wouldn't that... Yeah.
I'm really confused. Like, what are you trying to tell the world? Because he's now the leader of their nation, right? So is he trying to strike fear in the rest of the world that he's some kind of wild card and we should be...
I don't know, because I don't know why, but the first...
I don't know.
I don't know why, but this image comes into my head. The Obama, that art image of his like different colors and stuff like that. Do you remember that? Where what is it? The slogan, "We can, yes we can," or whatever.
Yeah.
But that image brought like this nice. It was a good feel picture for someone in leadership. Like this is not a really good. Like it doesn't. It evokes.
It's odd, and it's very. It's going way different from the traditional thing. I mean, all the paintings across time have all been kind of cookie cutter, the same thing, them being very royal. Yeah. Like, okay, fine. So I get it. He wanted to be different. He wants to be himself. He is the one that kind of ran away from the royal family for a while, right?
I
think so.
Yeah.
And so that being the case, I feel like he doesn't really want to just fall in line and be that.
Yeah.
That same guy.
Well, he's setting his footprint right now with that big old red demon photo.
Yeah. And the painting started before he was the leader, before he was the king. Really? So it's kind of interesting. What do you guys think? Is this very telling about him, about who he is? Is it a negative thing? Are we worried? Comment below. Mr. Roboto Interrogato. So Sam's ministry, they need new security.
Do they need it though?
That's what they said they needed. Yeah.
There is an experiment going on right now.
30-day experiment.
That is going to be a telltale sign of our direct future. And to be honest with you guys, I'm a little excited about this.
You're excited about it?
I think it's so cool.
You guys, they got a robot to do security at the Sam's Ministry shelter.
Yeah.
So this robot has skills, man.
Yes. It doesn't get tired. It doesn't need health
Except
benefits.
after 5 hours, it needs to charge.
Yeah. So, look, overall, this is what the robot looks like. Here's a sneak peek. This is going to be just a tester for 30 days. And honestly, I think it's brilliant. Because 2 things.
Okay, tell me.
I feel so bad for security guards just standing there bored out their minds. Every
With their
time
aching feet. I just feel like I know your feet hurt right now.
Yeah, and it's like I can never in my life just stand there. And like, for some reason, no, I can never do that. But then too, at the same time, I think that this technology can go a long way because, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but to my knowledge, security, I'm not talking about police security. I'm talking about just regular security guards that their job is to kind of observe and report, right? So having this technology is going to be something that can be more sustainable, that can be a little bit more long lasting. They're recording 360 degrees, so front, behind, sides. They're constantly recording the data, sending that information out to the security people.
Yeah. So this is actually the first one of its kind in North America.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's a big deal.
Nuts, dude.
Yeah.
San Antonio is where it's at, you guys. We do so many things before anybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just another reason why I'm proud of our city.
Yes.
Like, we're always trying new stuff.
And so one of the major things about this technology is I really think that this is going to hang on tight. We were kind of having a pre-discussion about that, and how you weren't too sure.
I'm still not too sure. I mean, I'm sure that it's like, I mean, Tesla's right. They can drive themselves, but that doesn't mean that it's going to work perfect.
Yeah.
But to me, like, the human aspect of a security guard, like, let's say him and I were out somewhere and he grabs me or something like that. Like, I feel like if a human is close by or walking, like, he's going to be more like, oh, let me get in line and act right, Yeah. And whereas you see a little mini car looking thing, you're like, I don't care. Now they've already seen you, right? So who cares? But they can't stop me.
You see, and that's where I'm kind of like in the middle of the idea of if it's just a police, not a police guy, if it's just a security guard, they, once again, to my knowledge, is that they're only supposed to observe a report. They have only like a taser person gun thingy just for their protection, but they can't necessarily apply that force.
Right.
But even then, like,
I'm just talking about psychologically to the people who are doing something wrong, like just seeing another human and the fact that that you can't predict how any human is going to behave, right?
For sure.
And so that aspect of it makes me say, like, somebody who's doing something they shouldn't be doing is going to be more apt to, like, stopping, because I don't know how that human's going to react.
Yeah.
And so, you know what? Out of abundance of caution for my own safety, I'm a chill.
And I see where you're coming from. I think that the idea of a visual, somebody, when it comes down to holding it down in court too, right? So, for example, let's say that I was a security guard and I saw something. Now the idea is subject to what I'm visually remembering versus something that's been recorded on camera. And then too,
Definitely.
like, I mean, if you've seen it too, where people are like a little more, oh, I'm being recorded, maybe I shouldn't do this, or I'm being recorded. So see,
smile, you're on camera.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like this is gonna be. I really think this is going to catch on.
I don't think it's useless. I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be in conjunction with.
Just the idea that I really think that this is going to catch on, honestly, for things that are not necessarily security.
I wonder what it costs, though. Well, right? Because they say it saves money, but then they started listing things like healthcare, taxes, and all this kind of stuff. But I'm sure that running this thing is not going to be that inexpensive either, right?
Well, and also
So, I don't know.
one
And
thing
maintenance.
too, the maintenance for
Oil.
sure. Yeah. The one thing that I think that might be a little bit more, unless they have it set up to where it changes frequently. But one thing that they said was that fully and it has a map. You know what I'm saying?
Autonomous.
Yeah, autonomous, whatever. It has a map that is patrolling.
Did I say autonomous?
Yeah, but if you think of
Nostradamus.
it, and if you think of the actual, like, I mean, I think about like all these spy movies or like remembering what routes they take.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
you know?
but then I think about like the Roomba, and I don't know, so, the Roomba is kind of glitchy. So now we've got like RoboCop Roomba.
But they also, it's kind of, I'm just kind of off topic, but they also have those cleaning devices at Walmart. The ones that they're big Roombas.
The big Roomba.
And they're just
the major.
they're just doing it through them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that I'm pretty excited about this whole robot thing, just because the idea of that for something like this where it's not necessarily like police mandated or like a bank or something like that. If it's if it's a security where not
this
money
is a shelter, so
I feel like there's always room for like human creativity, but these mundane things that are just kind of step and repeat situations, I feel like it's necessary. Then everybody else can be creative for other things,
Yeah, it's
for
true.
people that are security job, the fact that people might be losing that. We had this whole series about technology, and advancing.
Technology taking over.
Yeah, for sure. But I just feel like this is just another layer to the idea that we're heading that direction.
And San Antonio's number one.
Number one.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Love it.
What do you guys think? Are you down for this RoboCop future? Is it too much? Is it too little? Do you think it'll be beneficial or not? Let us know down below.
According to Pete, The Nightmare Before Christmas was in production for more than 3 years. Did you know that?
I actually did.
I did too.
Yeah.
But he was saying that the stop motion animation took about 18 months total, and with pre-production, they were doing the storyboards and all that for every single shot, and so all of that really did add up. And the movie's only 76 minutes.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
It's such
yeah.
a classic.
It is one of my favorites.
Such a good movie. We watch it every year, sometimes maybe
Some
more than once a
yeah.
year.
Halloween and Christmas,
Yeah.
and then usually sometime in the summer.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly,
I love the music, dude.
Yeah,
it's the best.
and the thing about it was that whole movie, the idea of that, how long it took, so I'm a nerd and I like to watch the whole back, how things are made and stuff like that, and it's so fascinating. But one thing that's more interesting about this fact is that the determination for them to just continue doing this for 3 years.
I know.
Average movies don't take that long.
So slow, yeah. I mean, everything in that movie was just...
Yeah, it's tedious. It's frame by frame by frame by frame by frame. Yeah, so fun fact.
It's amazing.
It is time for the House of the Week. Guys, today we have an oasis of a backyard that is worth exploring. We are going to be talking about
7118 Blazewood.
Blazewood. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1884 square feet, and built in 1984.
84? That's interesting.
84.
Square footage, 1884. Built in 1884. 1984.
Guys, that was confusing, sorry. But, so this house was built in 1984, but it has a completely customized backyard, and the interior has been updated completely, even down to the recessed lighting. All that kitchen has been fully upgraded. Guys, take a look at this backyard, though.
I am getting envy.
Look.
Those oak trees with this spa luxury resort feel.
So it has,
oh my gosh.
It has a tiki home built back there. The grill is
it
built,
a home or just a tiki hut?
A tiki hut, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a tiki hut back there.
Like,
It has a
what?
full
How's it
bar
go?
set up. Has a full bar set up. Has a grill built into the pool, right?
Oh, okay.
And that grill is plumbed with gas for the house. So you have to worry about getting propane and all that. Has a functioning sink back
natural
there.
gas, yay.
Plenty of space, but look at that running waterfall. The pool goes down to 7 feet deep from 4 to 7, I believe.
Nice diving.
Yeah, it's actually stunning, and it's over there in Northwest Crossing. So that whole area has been fully established. Very quiet, nice neighborhood as well.
Love it.
The interior has wooden floors, also no carpet whatsoever into the property. Has like taller ceilings in the living area, which really opens up that space.
It does. This looks nice and big.
Yeah, and it has like a semi-open floor plan because you happen to have your kitchen and dining room.
I like that. I like the separation.
Yeah, and then they have these cool little open windows for the kitchen area, which weren't there before, so they had that custom made.
This house has it all. I love it.
Take a look at the kitchen. So the kitchen has fully upgraded granite countertops. That whole thing in the middle, the island, was custom made as well.
Ooh, got a little wine rack in there.
Yeah, so that wasn't there previously. They made that, and that granite countertop goes throughout the entire home. So it's just been meticulously taken care of, and I think his home is one for the books for sure.
Nice master. This is really nice.
Yeah, they did a really good job. That one is virtually staged, but the other, it's a 4-bedroom. That one's empty. The other rooms are being used as offices. But yeah, they definitely can imagine having, your open space in there. 4 bedrooms is good enough.
Yeah.
Good amount of space for sure.
Man, this home is ready. It's ready for somebody to move in and live their dream life.
Absolutely.
For sure.
If you have any questions on that property, let us know down below. Let us know what you think. Would you love this backyard? I know I would.
I would for sure.
Let us know down below.
And now it's time for our Dare on Air.
Is there a...
You, sir.
I don't wanna. This thing is so flimsy, guys.
It is primed.
It's 3 down, right? So technically it'd be this one.
Well, I think it's 4, but we've been saying 3 this whole time because after the first one, you kept just saying 3, and I was just like, I don't want to argue. Whatever.
Jesus.
Do your worst.
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
Like it never ends. Yes.
That'd be kind of funny.
It's kept going. It felt like it.
Don't knock it down right here,
Okay,
John.
no number, guys. I'm clear. Wow.
No.
This is it, guys.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
This is it, guys.
No. Shoot. It's really leaning right now. Oh my God.
Yeah, guys, it's coming down.
Shut up,
Wow.
John.
Wow. Oh my God.
I'm really afraid to let go. I'm really afraid to let go. It really feels like it's gonna go. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's going. Let it go.
Shush.
Let it go.
Shush.
Let it go.
I'm gonna...
Let it go. Let it go.
Shut up,
Let
John.
it go.
Do I have a number?
Let it go.
Is there a number? What's in the box? There's not on my side. Is there a number?
Yep.
There is?
Yeah.
What's
Let
the
it go.
number? There's no number on this side.
Let it go. Oh, no way. That is cheaters.
This is not cheating. I haven't let it go yet. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Get out of here. No way, dude. No way, dude. Cheater.
Horrible. No way. I
You
used
held
one
it
hand.
up.
I used one hand.
Okay.
Don't be mad because I'm smart and strategic.
No
Oh
way.
my God.
No
I cannot
way.
believe that I just pulled that off.
There's no way. Jesus.
You can't. Oh, I thought you were trying to take out the top one. I was like, what are you
I don't
doing?
think that's gonna work.
I don't know. That looks more easy than anything else.
I mean, I might have to do it if it doesn't. It's gonna fall.
Someday. Someday. Da-da-da-da-da.
Cannot believe you got away with that.
It's okay. You can put that one in your backpack and use it another time. Or even right now. I ain't gonna stop you.
Jesus.
I don't like to lose.
That's gonna fall.
No, it's not. Not unless you make it fall.
Oh, damn, I got a number though. 1. All that work and you still gave me a number?
You got the nice direction. Do a sexy crawl.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Do you feel ashamed of yourself?
Always. I suck at theirs. I'm the worst. It's just, I don't know what it is. You're just so good at all of them. No, I'm not. I have one position, is this position like this. This is my, anything out of this, I'm awkward. Just kidding.
So, y'all tell us below, is that a sexy crawl? Oh.
You know it's sexy, guys. You know good and well. F in the chat. Guys, thank you guys so much for checking us out, being with us on this Monday. Hope this is a good kickstart to your day.
Happy Monday. We love y'all and we thank you for being with us. And we would really appreciate it if you liked it, shared some of our content, and make sure that you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button.
Appreciate you guys. Bye.
I'm gonna open it like this. Mr. Roboto Interrogato. Is that okay?